Brothers and sisters, the next question was from Bilal, Birmingham, and he asked that today in some parts of the British media it has been said that the picture of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or a picture, should be depicted in the media and portrayed and spread. And if it is done, if that's what they do and carry it out, what should we as Muslims in this country do? It's a very important question, it's a very pertinent question, and it's something that we should ponder on, because recent history has told us that people in America, various parts of the world, the Danish cartoons, don't forget, that this is what's been happening around the world. And partly the justification that the terrorists are giving, who have attacked Paris yesterday, is partly due to this. Now, there's no justification that you go out and bomb or kill people, but I'd like to know from Mufti Sahab, Mufti Fazle Qayuum Subhani, that we as Muslims in this country, if somebody is making a cartoon or a picture, na'uz billah, of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, what should the Muslims in the United Kingdom do?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This situation of what we are dealing with now is probably a response of what happened yesterday, or could be a possible response of what happened yesterday. And what happened yesterday is, obviously we wasn't there, we don't know the attackers, we don't know what their motive was. Whatever is in the media is they have made the basis that those people who have made the cartoon of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu, Alayhi, Wasallam are the ones who have been killed. What happens in an educated, in a tolerant, in a multicultural, multi-religious society is they are all based upon respecting each other. Europe, overall, especially United Kingdom, here we live and we have, our parents have left our own countries. We came here because the human rights, the strategies, the principles on this, the standards of this society are a lot more better than our own countries. So we came here for peace, we came here for all the services available here, and with the good wish and will of the society as well. And eventually we are living now in a society which is multicultural and multilingual. We all know that if we keep disrespecting each other, we are only facing to chaos. If we start respecting each other, we are going to a healthy society, we are going to a society which is the vision of the British leaders in the past, and a multicultural, multi-religious, multi-faith society which is based upon respecting each other, which is based upon accepting each other with their own ideology, with their own religion. There was a very open statement made from European Union today that the terrorists wanted to divide the Europe, but we are not going to divide, we are going to stay together. And I suppose that is the standard for what we need to live. Disasters come. If you remember, a few months back, Gaza was attacked, and children, women, and elderly people, kids out of the street, kids playing on the beach, all sorts of people was attacked in a fight, in a war. That doesn't justify for someone to make another attack. Brutality, if we stop brutality with brutality, it will make more chaos, more war, more loss of lives, and a situation which we will not be able to handle. And overall, for every single religion, for every single culture, for every single minority or majority of this country or Europe, we will all go in a fight which is not a desirable situation. An act of terrorism or an act of brutality or an act of extremism will lead to situations. And if someone comes and he carries out a terrorist and extremist activity, and I, or us as Muslims, or other people, or as a society, as British society, we respond to be in an extremist way, then we are no different. I'm very sorry to say we are no different to those who have, the prime example is 9/11. They came and they killed innocent people, and if we respond to it, not in an educated way, not in a professional way, not in a tolerant way, not in a way which our standards and values are. The British nation overall in the whole world is known for its own standards, for British values, and that is why people are coming here from different countries. What I'm saying in overall the whole picture is we should not paint this picture the wrong way. We came to the point that there should be a legal way. When these cartoons was made, it was very open in those days as well. And there was TV debates, there was over 50 programs I have attended myself, of Muslim programs, of mixed programs, non-Muslim programs, programs in churches and mosque programs on TV stations. What we need to understand is how we're going to react to situations. Am I allowed to take the law in my own hands and decide who is right and who is wrong? Or is there a standard which we all need to follow? I think personally that the British Muslim leaders have a massive responsibility. And forgive me for these words, that it will take a lot more than a short beard and a hat to be a Muslim leader. It is a time of challenge. This is a time of responsibility. I don't need to see you in Salatul Jum'ah and you do salam to me and smile, how are you, and confirm your vote with me. I want to see you in action to protect not only the Muslim community within the British boundaries, but to protect all the communities within the Britain, and ensure that all the terrorists are out of Muslim community, ensure that the whole Muslim community is not labeled with terrorism and extremism, and ensure that all the other communities know that Muslims are peace-loving and they are not causing any harm. Under no circumstances I will justify that it is okay to make cartoons of Prophet Muhammad or Prophet Jesus or Prophet Moses or Prophet Abraham or Prophet Adam. Under no circumstances I will be okay to allow that you come and disrespect my father and mother, I will come and disrespect your father and mother, you come and disrespect my religion because it's freedom of speech and whatever, and I will come and disrespect your religion. You painting my picture, you're inviting me to paint your picture. We don't do this because we are not allowed to disrespect Prophet Jesus. For the very simple reason we respect all the prophets and all the religions. So I'm not going to invite any individual from Birmingham or London or anywhere that they should do any sorts of acts which will make more violence. We want to stay peaceful, and we want a solution not only from Muslim leaders, but as much as a Muslim leader is responsible, as much as another member of parliament is responsible in this case as well. They should all sit down, bring unity in between the religions, cut down wherever the extremism is, and name them and shame them. So, look, we was back in 2001, we was told it's a group of Taliban and Al-Qaeda and we need to fight with them. And we are sitting now in 2014 and Taliban 15, and now Taliban are in how many countries? Al-Qaeda is operating in how many countries? Why can't we finish them? And the same way, just a few months back when the situation of ISIS happened, my open dialogue was that today in 2014 we are going against ISIS, but I don't want to see in 2024 sitting down another table saying, look, ISIS is in the whole of Middle East now. We have to deal with it. Why are we sitting down and not dealing with it? And we all know what happened. They have celebrated. There is organizations around the globe who are celebrating.
What you're saying, Mufti Sahab, is that what one should do is to support their own communities, right to the MPs, right to the members of parliament, or those people who are community leaders, so-called community leaders, Muslim leaders, imams. What can the imams do? What can the imams, in the event that in the media a picture appears, or they depict a cartoon or a picture, na'uzubillah, of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alayhi Wasallam, what can you as an imam, and these two imams here, and other like-minded individuals, what can they do?
This is a very common question. Whenever something goes wrong, we want to question the imam first. When it comes to the real life, imam is the last one in the queue.
No, but the question is, what can an imam do?
What can an imam do? Practically, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you what we need to do. practically all the political leaders need to wake up. We don't need them to come and say, Eidukum Mubarak, ya akhi. We need them to work. We don't need them to come with the expensive scandals. We need them to work. We want them to raise the voice of the truthness. Today, an extremist is sitting on the mediums, on the media, and he is giving his views, but there is no real scholar who belongs to this British society and who can express his views. That's what I'm saying. The Muslim leaders should wake up. The media is the eyes and the ears of the people in this age. The media should be led to those people who knows the reality. The Muslim leaders, most of the time, they want to wear a burqa and niqab and avoid the media themselves. That is what they need to do. I am not saying all of us should become apologetic, because this is the time of apology. Every single Muslim leader you want to hear to, he is an apologetic person. Let's stand up for the real world. Let's stand up to the truth. And the truth is, we have got nothing to do with extremism. We've got nothing to do with terrorism. But at the same time, mosques are attacked. Muslims are attacked in Paris and France. I believe the same way Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, they all should be protected under the government. I believe that all the people should not blame Muslim community for all this. I believe Muslim community, because I am not coming and representing Muslim community from another community. I belong to this community. I'm born and bred in this community. British Muslim community and Muslims around the whole world are peaceful, and they don't deserve to be disrespected. Mosque doesn't deserve to be, because they are not the places of hate, they are the signs of love.
Certainly shouldn't be desecrated in any way. But
yes.
Jazakallah for that, Mufti Sahab.